Yeah, at the end of the day, I think it has a lot to do with my vision, just personally, and where I can foresee things going in the future.
I'm Maud Leger, and this is the Realtors Conspiracy Podcast, where we crack the code to real estate success. Learn from top realtors, entrepreneurs, and innovators about how to grow your business as we discuss real estate success stories, mindset, processes, motivations, and the key to their success. Check out our podcast episodes every Monday to crack the code to success for your real estate business. This week, I'm speaking with Amy from the Amy Flowers team. Amy is a fascinating CEO for her real estate business. She thrives on change and innovation. Her team has grown from her marketing background and business mindset over the last 20 years. She shares her business success tips and challenges to expect when growing a business. So let's get to my chat with Amy. Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining us today on the episode. Tell us, what is the key to your success?
Thanks so much for having me. One of the keys to success for us would be treating the business like a business from the very beginning. A lot of people I've found in the real estate world, they treat it more like a job. So when revenue comes in, they look at that as, well, that's my spending money and maybe I can go on vacation. But from a long, long time ago, I realized, no, that money coming in, that's revenue, that's company revenue. And I need to figure out how I'm going to run the company. And then after that, I'll be able to pay myself.
I love it. That's amazing. So instead of seeing it as every time you have an expense as a dollar out of your pocket, you're seeing it as an investment in your business.
Absolutely. Yes.
That is so
It helps to be able to make smart business decisions because then my bottom line in my family's income is not affected.
How do you apply that business mentality to your business and to have it not affect your personal life?
Well, because I get paid, whether it's a percentage of the deals that are done or maybe on a salary, I don't have to worry that I won't be able to take that vacation or to buy that car because that income, I know what's happening, as opposed to being concerned, oh, should I really go to that real estate conference? It's expensive. I don't know if I should. Those don't affect each other at all.
Right.
Whether I can afford to buy the car or whether I can afford to go to the real estate conference, at the end of the day, they're completely independent.
Nice. Very cool. You branded your business and yourself from the beginning with the Amy Flower. Tell us more about the concept, the idea, why you decided to brand strongly compared to other realtors, I guess.
Gosh, that was a long time ago. So this is our 20th year in the business now. And if you were to go back 20 years ago in Canada, there really wasn't much branding happening. And there definitely there weren't very many teams around. So what we did is started the team fairly early and then created the brand around it. It was a conference that I went to probably 18 years ago. And that whole concept, it really resonated with me. I went to university for marketing, so I understand the value there and I understand why we market the way we do and how important it is. So we just adopted that from the very beginning, and it has grown and grown into this amazing brand that we have now that I couldn't be more proud of.
Nice. What would you say 3 actions that every realtor should do to grow their business?
Okay, so 3 actions that realtors should do to be able to grow their business. Let's see. First would be, as I said at the very beginning, treat your business like a business. That's 100%. Leverage is absolutely imperative. So whether you're utilizing extra services where you're going to help, someone's going to help you in the marketing side, someone's going to help you in the digital marketing side, or maybe it's a staff member that you're going to hire and you're going to have them do the administration, or someone to help you in sales. And then number 3, being an early adopter and not afraid of stepping out of the box of what realtors are supposed to do.
That's amazing. Looking at what businesses are doing and applying that to your real estate business.
That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
Yeah. When you do have listings in your farm area, how do you leverage it to get your next listing?
So we do different types of marketing. We do brand marketing, and then we do listing marketing, like product marketing as well. And so we've got budgets for each of those. Now, a lot of it is digital, of course, and we're seeing a lot of return on investment that way.
So you market your listings and your brand separately, both online.
Yeah, we track them separately, and then we also we have different budgets for them for sure. But yeah, because we don't want to be too product heavy and not brand heavy, and then we definitely don't want to be too brand heavy and not product heavy. So there's a balance that we find between the two of them.
Yeah, your marketing background is really shining through, I guess, through your ideas and your concept. It's really different.
Thank you.
What quality do you have personally that got you to where you are today?
For me, I've always been one who wants to run an amazing business, whether it's for our clients so they can have the best experience possible, or it's for our staff so they can have the best life possible. So for me, it's not necessarily about the real estate. It's about having an amazing business that people are drawn to all the time.
Nice. That's amazing. You talked about your team. What kind of person or personality are you looking for to attract to your team?
Each job description would have a different personality style that we would be looking for. So salespeople have a certain personality style that we look for. Someone who's very outgoing, who's natural when they're speaking with clients or just speaking with people in general, as opposed to maybe somebody who's working inside in a more administrative role. They would be somebody who's got that very fine attention to detail, somebody who is really good with numbers. And typically those two people are complete opposites in a typical world. So we do a lot of personality profiling when we're looking at bringing new recruits onto our team.
What was a defining moment for you when you really felt successful?
I think when people started to recognize me around town, that was kind of interesting. And it kind of took me aback a little bit. And I was at the grocery store, maybe not dressed as nice as I would normally do when I would want to see clients. And then all of a sudden I see a client in the grocery store. It's like, oh, okay, maybe I should be dressing differently. So it was interesting, and then kind of made me realize that what we're doing here, it affects people and affects us in a pretty big way.
What is most rewarding for you as being a real estate agent?
For me, the most rewarding thing is not necessarily the real estate agent part of it, but it's the CEO of running the business. To me, that is the rewarding part. So I can see clients and see them run through their whole transaction, and even 10 years after the fact, come back and rave about how their experience was. But then also to be able to see our sales team or any of our team members and how they love their work and they love their clients, and they're so passionate about what they do and who we are.
As being the CEO, what is your vision for the next 10 years, 5 years?
To perfect all aspects of the business, to grow as well. They're always looking at growth, and then just looking at different ideas and different opportunities that are still within the real estate market side of things, but then to diversify a little bit. Like maybe it is getting into marketing, maybe it is getting into staging and helping other people do that as well.
Nice. That's very cool. Very visionary. How do you keep generating new ideas and innovating for your business?
Well, that I think goes back to one of the questions you asked about me as a person. That's me as a person. That's just, it's who I am. I'm not adverse to change. I actually love change. You know what though, always keeping my ear to the ground, figuring out what's going on in different industries, what's new. Definitely still going to different kind of conferences, just to keep on top of what's going on. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think it has a lot to do with my vision, just personally, and where I can foresee things going in the future.
Where do you look for innovation or education or mentors?
That would be where I find mentors would be through sales trainers or trainers in different industries, just like there's a social media conference or a sales type of conference, things like that, business building type of conference. I like that. Books as well, or audiobooks, I prefer actually.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Nice, very cool. And then what challenges have you faced in your many years in business that you overcame?
Understanding that just because you're a good real estate agent doesn't mean that you're going to be a good team leader. That's huge. HR issues are always going to be issues as the team grows and grows and grows. You're always going to have issues with HR and change. Not everyone, understanding that not everyone is accepting and excited about change like I am. So dealing with different personalities and change management is a really big part of our work right now.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool. What are you excited about in the industry right now? What's coming up?
As far as excited, I'm excited that things are starting to feel back to normal-ish in the real estate world with regards to the whole everything COVID that's happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see all of the change that has forced upon many, many, many people that they have no choice but to switch to an online booking system. They have no choice but to embrace digital marketing materials. They have no choice because that's what is required by people and by the public. So I love how that has just jumped us forward, our whole industry. I think that's exciting.
Yeah. Did you take on virtual open houses and are you keeping it as things reopen, or are you doing in person?
So we did do just a few virtual open houses at the very beginning, but we find a lot of our clients still like the private tours, whether it's in person or we'll do private tours virtually for clients all the time. And then on the selling side, we definitely offer as much as possible, whether it's the floor plans or a guided walkthrough or specific pictures or videos, all that stuff to make it easier for the potential clients or the potential buyers out there to be able to
View them.
have that desire to come and see one of the listings.
Thank you so much. It was really fascinating to get to learn more about you, your business background, your marketing background. Thank you for sharing all of that with us.
My pleasure, and thank you for having me here. It's an honor just to be asked to sit down and talk, about what we've got to say.
Amazing. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Subscribe to our podcast, Realtors Conspiracy, today.